Hey guys, today I'm going to be building a tiny car for my physical science class. Now I have some limitations for this build because it's a class project. Here's what I can use. A motor, which has very little power, 2 AA batteries, a switch, which I don't really need but I'm required to use, some wires, and a selection of gears, axles, and the like. As far as chassis and wheels, I can pretty much use whatever I want. Speaking of chassis, let's start with that. I decided to 3D print my chassis because then I can make it exactly how I want. I decided on an axle to use, took its dimensions, and got to work building the 3D model from there. I decided to keep this relatively simple so it didn't get too big and heavy. And there you have it, a chassis. I got the axles put in, and now it's time to decide on some wheels. I experimented with some different wheels and picked these yellow ones for now, remembering that I can always change them later. Okay, now it's time for the motor, batteries, and switch. I drilled some holes and attached the battery pack, and glued the switch to the back. Now I have to figure out where to put this motor. I decided to put a gear on the end of one of the axles and another on the motor, and glue the motor to the underside of the chassis. Then I wired it up and tested it out. Okay, time to find the right gear ratio. I experimented with some different combinations and eventually decided on this one, which gave me a good balance between speed and torque. And we should have a driving car. Let's see how fast it goes. Alright, so here I have 100 inches of tape, and we're going to see how long it takes for the car to travel that distance so we can calculate its speed. 3, 2, 1, go. As you can see, it took the car about 4.8 seconds to travel the full 100 inches. So do some quick math, and this car traveled 0.00272 repeating miles per hour. And there we go. Pretty cool. This took a long time to make. Please subscribe.